The night began like any other. The sound of the refrigerator hummed faintly in the background. The soft glow of the TV flickered against the walls, and the clock ticked in a steady rhythm, the kind that feels louder when the heart is tired. He sat at one end of the couch, scrolling through his phone. I sat at the other, pretending to watch the show we both used to love. Between us was a coffee table, 2 empty cups, and a silence that had grown roots over the years. There was no fight, no anger, just distance. The kind of distance you don't see, you feel. Sometimes I would glance at him and remember the man I married, the boy who once stood outside my dorm in the rain, waiting with a paper bag of warm food because I hadn't eaten all day. He used to talk endlessly about dreams, our first house, our travels, the children we would raise together. But somewhere along the years, the conversations faded, replaced by reminders and routines. Did you pay the bills? Did you pick up the groceries? Did you call your mom? I used to think marriage was about love, but that night I realized it's also about attention, the quiet kind, the invisible thread that keeps 2 hearts listening to each other. He looked up from his phone and asked, "Are you okay?" I smiled. "Yeah, just tired." It wasn't a lie. I was tired, but not the kind of tired sleep could fix. After he went to bed, I stayed on the couch, staring at the soft light spilling from the kitchen. I listened to the echo of our home, footsteps fading, drawers closing, water running from the tap, and for the first time, I felt like a guest in my own marriage. We weren't fighting. We weren't falling apart. We were just drifting quietly. There's a certain heartbreak in realizing that love doesn't always end with an explosion. Sometimes it fades like a song you used to know by heart, but can no longer hum. I opened our wedding album that night. The photos were still perfect, the smiles, the hands, the way he looked at me like the world stopped spinning for a second. But that girl in the white dress, she felt like someone I used to know. I whispered to the photo, "When did we stop being us?" In the weeks that followed, I started noticing the little things. How we stopped eating breakfast together. How I learned to fill the silence with podcasts and music. How my laughter sounded different